So yeah, just tell me about yourself. How long you've been playing and like.
Yeah. I played when I was a kid from 13 to 19.
Okay.
And then I stopped when I was 19 because I lost a lot of vision by that time.
Okay.
And I didn't know how to keep playing paintball.
Okay.
And then last summer for my bachelor party, and I'm 31 now. I'll be 32 this March 25th.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Very
Good
old.
for you. Not really, but yeah.
So I didn't play paintball from like 19 to 31.
Okay.
And for my bachelor party, all my friends were asking what did I want to do, and I was like, I don't know how, but I just want to go play paintball. So I went back to the home field that I used to play at all the time when I was a kid, which is OSG in Barnstead, New Hampshire.
Okay.
And went and played for the day. And at the end of the first game, I got two of my friends out.
Okay.
And so at that point, I was like, I need to get back and playing paintball.
Yeah.
And so I've just been playing like the last 8 months.
Okay.
Trying to figure out like an adapt, because I've lost more vision since I was 19. So for me, I mean, it's basically like learning a whole skill set where my aim is 100% based on hearing. So I'm working, kind of just trying to fit as much playing as I can to work that out right now.
So what do you really love in paintball? Like, what is that? Like your favorite part? It's to shoot somebody or to get shot.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like both of those things are fun, but I think it's also just like the sense of community.
Okay.
It's like when a paintball player finds another paintball player, there's like a really cool instant connection there.
Okay.
So for me, like, as much as I've missed the sport, I've just missed like the sense of community. When I was 19 and when I stopped playing, I just like left the field and never went back. I didn't really tell anyone, like, hey, I've lost so much vision at this point, I'm not going to play anymore. I just kind of packed up my stuff and went off to college and then never played again. So for me, like, as much as I missed playing, I just missed the friends that I had made.
Yeah, got it.
So now I've been able to reconnect with a lot of those people and also just meet new people, Like you and I have, been chatting the last few times I've been here in Boston. It's been great. Yeah.
So what is your favorite spot on the field? Like, what is your favorite bunker? I saw that you've been playing like 50 a lot of time, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it like the easiest bunker for you to play?
I like playing like at the 50 or really just kind of up front and aggressive because like the closer I am, the better my aim will be.
Yeah. No, I saw that you've been like kind of aggressive, you went far. And you didn't get scared,
Sometimes it works so well and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, and I saw like last point you got into the snake, so...
Yeah,
it was cool for you.
So, yeah, I mean, I like playing up front, as much as I can towards the 50, right at the 50. Especially like making it to the 50 on the break and just like sitting back behind like the wall or the W, whatever it may be, for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then like no one knows you're there, really.
Yeah.
Because they're focused on everyone else, and then that's kind of my opportunity to pop out and shoot them while they're distracted because they're shooting at someone else.
Okay.
So
like, how far can you see?
Like right now, I cannot see your face.
Okay.
Like
so you can see like my body, you can see a camera, but you cannot see my face.
I can't. Well, it depends on like the lighting. It depends on like the color scheme. But like honestly, right now, I can't even see like the outline of your body.
Okay, got it.
So if we were playing paintball right now, I'd be shooting at you, all based on hearing.
Yeah, got it. So I mean, you can hear everybody's like really good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's what's helping you to walk and everything else,
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I'm out there playing on the field, I use my cane at the same time to get from bunker to bunker.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, I saw that.
But what's cool about playing speedball is that the bunkers has so much contrast compared to the color on the floor, like the turf outdoors. So I see that really easily. Like speedball is a lot more accessible for me than playing out in the woods.
Okay.
But I mean, I love playing in the woods just as much because that's what I grew up doing.
Yeah. So during the summer, you're gonna go and play woods ball?
Yeah, as much as I can back up home in New Hampshire.
Okay.
That's definitely, like hometown field.
So did you live in New Hampshire, yeah?
I moved from New Hampshire like 10 years ago.
Okay.
to Boston.
Okay.
And then I moved from Boston down to New Bedford. So I've been taking the bus up here on the weekends to South Station, and then
So did you got here by yourself?
yeah. So
Oh.
just taking the bus up and then a
Okay.
taxi.
So tell me about your gear. What kind of gear did you use?
Yeah. So I've got this autococker. It's a die reflex with an E-blade, which I guess is almost considered vintage now. But I mean, this was like the coolest thing when I was a kid. Like when I stopped playing paintball, this was like the hot thing to have. So I've got this. I've got a G6R, which is a great marker.
You just bought it?
The G6R I've had for a while.
Oh, okay.
But then I just picked up an Axe Pro here today.
Okay, cool. So what about your loader?
Huh?
What about your loader? Why did you use an Die R2?
I think I don't know. It works well for me. It's been totally reliable, and I like the fact that you can change the capacity from like, what was it, I think like 260 or 240 down to 200.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of handy to have that for me, because when I'm out there playing, like I don't want to have to like fuss holding my marker, grabbing the pod, and then trying to load more paint in my hopper. So the more my loader can hold, the better for me.
So what about your mask? Is it GT, Retro? Or
I'm borrowing this one today.
Oh, okay.
I've got an Empire and a JT back home.
So it's like some old school mask, yeah?
No, it's a new one.
Oh, new one?
I had an old Flex 7 that I don't know, all my paintball gear I put in a bin and gave to my friends when I stopped playing.
Okay.
I wish I'd held on to some of it now, because I think that mask would be worth like a pretty good penny right now. Because I got that mask in like 1999.
Oi.
So yeah.
I was 5 years old actually. In 1999.
Yeah. Well, the mask back then, like the grill was like super flexible. It was like soft rubber.
Got it.
You know, like it was really malleable, which is different than the ones they have today.
Yeah.
And the ones they make today are also like smaller, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's like the ones I had when I was a kid really covered like your whole head.
Yeah, but it was like a heavy, with the big lenses.
I guess people kind of thought they were cumbersome.
Yeah. So I saw that you got a Combine jersey, yeah? Tell me about Combine. So how do you like it?
I thought it was great. I mean, it was like a whole wide range of players. It was people who have played in tournaments, like who are semi-pro or played in different divisions, all the way to people like myself who really love coming out and playing every weekend, to like pretty young kids who are like 12, maybe 13 or a little younger.
Okay.
And so all these people came together and got to basically have like one-on-one instruction from 4 different professional players. I think I'm trying to remember. I know Nick Sloviak, Ryan Greenspan,
Justin Rebakov, and Marcelo Margat.
And Marcel, yeah.
So who is your favorite pro player?
I
mean, who give you a lot of advices?
Yeah. I mean, I was able to chat up Ryan, kind of like in between some of the drills that we were doing, and just kind of ask him some quick questions, and he was super helpful.
Yeah.
So that was really great. And then, I mean, everyone really, brought something to the table that I totally walked away with.
Yeah, got it.
And I think for me it was walking away knowing that I need to focus on the things that I don't like to focus on. So like playing the snake more. Like I've avoided it as much as I can, just because I feel like you have to do yoga to play that position.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
It's tough, but like I've just been forcing myself to do it because, I don't know, I guess my thing is that like, if there's something that you're avoiding, or if there's something that's hard for you to do, that probably means you need to focus on that more than anything else.
Okay. So what advices can you give to another paintball players?
I mean, just have fun.
Have fun?
I think, over the last 8 months I've been playing, I still see some of the same people I saw when I was a kid who, like, I think it's great to take it seriously and like push yourself.
Yeah.
But like when it gets to the point where you're letting it get you down and you kind of push that negativity onto other people, it's just, you gotta remind yourself that you gotta have fun. And I think back to like the first few times that you ever played, and because at that point you were playing because you just loved playing. There was no other goal or like, award or reward that you're trying to get for playing. So I think just reminding yourself that, first and foremost, have fun. And then be really good to the people around you too. Get more people encouraged to play.
Yeah.
Especially younger people. I was playing last weekend, and I was playing with this other guy, Scott, and his son Aiden. Aiden was maybe like 12 or 13. And at one point, Aiden was the last person left on the field, and he had two older players playing against him who are a lot more experienced. And he was holding his own, and he did get shot out, but I would just shout to him like, Aiden, you're doing great, keep it up, just really encouraging him. So I think just encouraging people and reminding yourself that it's all about having fun.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I guess to focus on yourself, just focus on the things that you don't like to do when you're playing. If playing with a pump gun horrifies you, then go play with a pump gun for a game. Ask someone to try it out. Or if you don't like playing in the snake, go play in the snake. Or if you hate playing in the woods and you only play speedball, go play in the woods.
Got it. So what do you think if paintball is going to be one of the Olympic sport games? What do you think about that? Is it going to happen ever?
I don't know. I think it's kind of bizarre that there's the X Games, there's the Olympics, there's all these other sports that have kind of their own circuit or space for world championships and things like that. My hope is that one day there will just be an Olympics where all different sports and all different athletes are competing together.
Okay.
I know in the last Summer Olympics, when they had the Paralympics after
a regular ones.
After the regular ones, that's what it really is in that situation. There were a few visually impaired runners who broke a world record.
Yeah. For
running, period. And it's why aren't they allowed to compete in the regular Olympics? So I think I have the same hope for paintball too. It's as much of a sport as anything else in the Olympics. Just as much as archery or track and field or boxing. It's not just as easy as turning using a marker and shooting paintballs at people. People condition, they train.
Yeah, understand. They're really strong.
Yeah. So that's my hope, is that it just, becomes part of other sports in that mainstream way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably a big part of this Boston paintball. It's really nice for me to show you all the time and, to show you that you're still playing, because you're really strong.
Yeah,
not just your physical, it's your mind strong, you're still playing.
Yeah.
And I think in other people, they have to look at you and see that if you're still playing, if you can do it, everybody else have to do it.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for this interview. It's really great.